Welcome to Joshua Tree. You might be wondering why we're in Joshua Tree. Well, it's because I'm doing a half marathon. And that's why we're here for the second time ever. Quick race. Why I think you should sign up for your next challenge. Does it necessarily have to be a half marathon? No, although these medals are pretty freaking dope. But I read this great book last year called The Comfort Crisis by Michael Easter. It's about doing something hard at least once a year, something that's way outside of your comfort zone. Sign up for something that is even as simple as a 5K if that's a challenge for you. Doing something. If you're like me, I'm in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, signing up for a competition. And it's not whether a win or lose, it's just for yourself. Are you winning over yourself, not necessarily other people? Number one is get out of your comfort zone, sign up for something, let it hold you accountable. Reason number two is to be healthy for life. I'm a big fan of having a goal that is unattainable or so far out that you can't fathom the goal, or like you're reaching it 40 years later. For me, that's being able to pick up my grandkids when I'm in my 90s. How can I do that? I need to have really strong hips and really strong bones. In order to do that, I need to work out, I need to eat right. So in the past, something I've done to hold myself accountable in making sure that I stay healthy is do big challenges. If you see on my channel, I did the David Goggins challenge, the 4x4x48, where you run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. I did 75 hard this year actually. I did the Spartan Trail half marathon in 2021. This year, I also did the Joshua Tree half marathon. There's an elevation component, there's sand most of the run, so it was very challenging. Even though it was just a half marathon, it was more challenging than the first one I did. And next year I have plans to do a lot more half marathons in different locales with vacation races, since I like to take vacations and might as well do a race while I'm there. And what's great about this is that when you have a challenge, it's easier for you to say no to things. So if you're out and people want to drink heavily, you can say no because you're training for X thing, whatever that is for you. So it's a great opportunity for you to not feel guilty for saying no to certain things, because a lot of us are peer pressured into hanging out with friends, drinking, doing these bad things for our bodies. But you can utilize these challenges as a way to be like, I can't do that right now because I'm doing XYZ. Not necessarily a diet, but a challenge that will hold you to that diet that you may be following, which I'm not a fan of diet dogma, but the fact that you will eat healthier, you'll stay away from the fried food, you'll stay away from the fast food and things like that, you eat more home cooked meals. Reason number three is to build a steel mindset. When you challenge yourself like this, it takes mostly the mind. The body follows what happens in here. So in order for you to continue going, you need to have a steel mind. You need to be able to regulate your emotions. For example, when I was at mile 10 in this recent race with all that sand that I was running through, my legs were really starting to hurt. I could have just been like, I'm gonna walk the whole way to lessen the pressure and the pain from my hamstrings and my quads. But instead I just kept going because I knew pain is just temporary. I'll be fine. I'll take my time. I won't be stupid. I'm gonna keep running, which is why I was able to finish with an 11-minute per mile pace, which is not that bad for running in sand. I think for myself, I actually was surprised that I was even able to do that. I was expecting to be doing like a 13 to 15-minute pace during the whole race. Able to build that steel mindset over the years. It didn't happen overnight. Through doing these challenges, through putting myself in uncomfortable situations so that I'm always prepared for something. This helps with your day-to-day life as well. And to have this emotional regularity, it's not necessarily hiding emotions, but it's regulating your emotions in certain times. And then you have your times where you can be emotional, you can showcase all these healthy feelings, which is very necessary for the human body, but that's a whole nother video. So that's all I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment to help beat that algorithm, to the punch, and hopefully other people can watch this and be inspired to sign up for the next challenge. So thank you, and I'll see you soon.